Which is cheaper, granite or quartz in Kitchener-Waterloo? When renovating a kitchen or bathroom in Kitchener-Waterloo, one of the most significant decisions you'll face is choosing the right countertop material. At Kitchen and Bath Reno Guys Kitchener-Waterloo, we work with homeowners every day who are weighing the pros and cons of granite versus quartz, not just in terms of style and durability, but also cost. While both are premium materials that can add serious value to your home, the price differences and long-term expenses can be substantial. Let's break it down in detail. 1. Upfront material and installation costs. In most cases, granite comes in cheaper than quartz at the entry and mid-range price points. In the Kitchener-Waterloo market, standard granite typically costs $50 to $100 per square foot installed, depending on the slab you choose. Quartz, being an engineered product made from crushed quartz and resin, tends to start higher at around $70 to $120 per square foot installed. However, prices can shift depending on the specific brand, color, and finish. While you might find a bargain granite slab for $45 per SQ foot, a premium imported option could exceed $150 per SQ foot, making it more expensive than some quartz selections. 2. Variety and pricing fluctuations. Granite is a natural material, so no two slabs are exactly alike. This uniqueness is part of its charm, but it also means prices fluctuate based on rarity and demand. A common, abundant granite color like New Caledonia will cost far less than a rare stone with dramatic veining. Quartz offers more uniform patterns because it's engineered. While it lacks the same level of natural uniqueness, it has the advantage of offering predictable pricing. There aren't many ultra-low-budget quartz options, but there also aren't extreme price spikes for rare looks, unless you're buying designer collections. 3. Maintenance and long-term costs. When thinking about cost, don't just look at the installation price. Granite requires sealing once or twice a year to prevent stains from penetrating its porous surface. The sealing process is inexpensive if done yourself, but it's still an ongoing responsibility. Neglecting it can lead to costly repairs or even replacement. Quartz, on the other hand, is non-porous and doesn't need sealing. It's resistant to staining from coffee, wine, and oils, making it more hands-off. Over 10 to 15 years, the small costs and time savings can make quartz more cost-effective despite its higher initial price. 4. Durability and repair costs. Both granite and quartz are extremely durable, but they have different strengths. Granite is heat-resistant, which means you can set a hot pan directly on it without damage. Quartz is more heat-sensitive due to its resin content and may scorch if exposed to high temperatures. However, quartz is generally more resistant to cracking and chipping, while granite, being a natural stone, may have natural fissures that make it more vulnerable. Repairing chips in quartz can be easier and less noticeable compared to granite, where color matching can be tricky. 5. Environmental and sourcing factors. If sustainability matters to you, costs can also factor into environmental impact. Granite is mined from quarries and shipped, sometimes from overseas, which adds to environmental costs. Quartz, while engineered, uses crushed stone waste, but it also contains resin binders. Local availability in Kitchener-Waterloo can influence cost. If a certain granite type is readily stocked nearby, it may be much cheaper than a quartz shipped from out of province. 6. Resale value in Kitchener-Waterloo homes. Both granite and quartz significantly boost home value and appeal to buyers in Kitchener-Waterloo. Quartz often has a slight edge for resale because buyers see it as modern, low maintenance, and consistent. Granite still appeals to those who love natural materials, but buyers might see the required sealing as a drawback. If your goal is to maximize resale potential while keeping costs down, a neutral granite can be a smart choice, especially if you pair it with high-quality cabinetry and fixtures. 7. Fabrication and edge design costs. An often overlooked factor in countertop pricing is the cost of countertops installation and edge profiles. More complex edge designs, such as OG or waterfall edges, require additional labor and can significantly increase your total cost. Quartz, being easier to cut and shape consistently, can sometimes reduce fabrication and installation costs compared to granite, where natural variations can make precision work more time-consuming. 8. Local promotions and supplier deals. In Kitchener-Waterloo, local suppliers often run seasonal promotions on both granite and quartz. Granite prices can drop when suppliers have excess inventory from bulk imports, while quartz discounts might occur during new product launches. Shopping during these promotional windows can narrow the price gap, or even make quartz cheaper than granite in certain cases. 9. Which one should you choose? If upfront budget is your biggest priority, granite will generally save you money, especially if you choose a common variety and shop locally. But if you're planning to stay in your home long-term and want a low-maintenance, worry-free surface, quartz may offer better value over time. At Kitchen and Bath Reno Guys Kitchener-Waterloo, we help our clients weigh these factors by showing them real samples, detailed cost breakdowns, and maintenance expectations. That way, you're not just choosing what looks good, you're choosing what works for your budget and lifestyle. Final word. In the Kitchener-Waterloo area, granite often starts out cheaper than quartz, but total cost of ownership can even out over the years. The right choice depends on your priorities, how you use your space, and how long you plan to stay in your home. Whether you're leaning toward the natural elegance of granite or the engineered perfection of quartz, the key is making an informed decision with the guidance of an experienced renovation team.